Hello there, Marguerita here, mindset mentor and lightworker from Pitbull. And today I'm going to be speaking specifically about abundance and 5 ways to make your abundance easy. You know, abundance has become a bit of a buzzword in the last 10 years, ever since the movie The Secret and the principles of the law of attraction became commercially available, and this whole new, almost a whole industry within an industry, within the personal development market was born, all around the law of attraction and abundance and creating the life that you want. And there are so many books and programs and everything out there. So it's interesting that so many people are still struggling with the principles of abundance, with creating abundance in their lives, with living life on their terms. And the reason, I believe, is because human beings have done what human beings do so well. We have made it really complex and really complicated. And the thing is, we are complex beings. When we're born and after we're born, we have this complex array of conditions and programming that are installed in our subconscious mind that dictate our thoughts, our actions, and our results. So the best thing that you can do is to change your mindset around abundance. It is your mindset that determines the results you get with abundance. If you have a lack or a poverty mentality, you're going to experience a lack of abundance. If you have an abundance mindset, then you're going to experience more abundance in your life. And changing that mindset can be a little tricky because a lot of it is hardwired from between the ages of 0 and 7 by what's demonstrated in our environment, by the authority figures, our parents, our teachers, the media that we're exposed to now. And a lot of this programming and conditioning is kind of locked in there, but that doesn't mean there's no hope. You can actually change that programming, and as soon as you change your mindset to an abundance mindset, you will change your external results. So it's not about changing your external reality to be able to change the way you feel internally. It's changing your internal programming that will then affect your external results, as within, so without. So it's really important that you stop focusing just on changing your external circumstances and look within. Start changing what's going on inside. Now, the first step in this whole process is to set an intention. Setting an intention, a powerful, clear intention, sends a strong message out to the universe or God or the divine or source, whatever you want to call it, that you mean business, that you're here to really step up and you're going to go for this particular goal no matter what. Your intention is to become abundant, and you're not going to stop until you achieve the abundance that you want. Now, when you set that out, that clear, strong, vibrational energy, the universe or the divine source goes, right, you're serious. Okay, I'm on it. And it starts to line up all the things for you, because remember, you can only see the tip of the iceberg. You can't see everything that needs to happen for you to realize your intention or your goal, but the universe does, because it sees the whole picture. It doesn't have the limited view that you have. So set a strong, clear, powerful intention and know what abundance means to you. It's very important, because at the end of the day, abundance is really just mindset and vibration. But it's really important that you know what abundance means specifically to you, because it means different things to different people. So get very, very clear. Set that intention and send out the message that you are doing this and you will be unstoppable. You will overcome all the challenges that come your way, and then things will start to line up. If you're really wishy-washy and kind of maybe, and if it's easy, I'll do it, then the universe is not going to help you. It's not going to step up. You're not serious. You've got to be serious. So set a strong, clear intention. The second thing is this. I love this. I got this from one of my mentors, and it's a saying that says, "Thank God I'm rich." So your subconscious mind thinks in pictures. And it doesn't actually, pictures and feelings, two things, pictures and feelings. It responds to your feeling. So if you're feeling fearful, stressed, anxious, It simply responds to that and it produces whatever you're feeling. It produces more of what's going to keep that feeling going. So, you know that, I know this intimately. I used to feel this all the time when we were in a very tight financial situation. When that bill comes in that you either weren't expecting or is bigger than you thought it was going to be, and you get that twist in your gut, that sort of like that contracted feeling, because you don't know, that's your emotional response to, I don't have enough. I don't know how I'm going to pay this. I'm never going to be able to have enough. It's the fear response to the thought that you're thinking when you receive that bill. Now, if you receive that bill today and you have 2 weeks or a month to pay it, you have 2 weeks or a month to create the extra income that you need to pay the bill. And there are infinite possibilities for the ways that you could do that. But you're stuck in, oh my God, I don't have enough and I can't pay this bill. The fear response stops you from being able to be solution focused and get whatever resources you need to take care of whatever it is. But when you start turning that around and you get that and you get that feeling and then you stop, you consciously stop yourself and you go, thank God I'm rich. Because that will start to filter through to your subconscious. Your subconscious will produce. It doesn't distinguish between the reality that you're living and your imagination. So when you start instilling other affirmations into your mind, other belief systems in your mind, emphatically and constantly, then it starts to produce what those results are. It starts to go, oh, okay, I'm rich. Well, let's look for evidence of that. So thank God I'm rich. There are other statements like, I'm swimming in a sea of abundance. Abundance is my birthright. What else could you say? Everything that I want is on its way. So there are a variety of different affirmations. Thank God I'm rich is one of my favorites because it's so simple and it always puts a smile on my face and it makes me feel better when I'm in those situations. And just say those affirmations to yourself all day. Whenever you think about it, say those statements and your subconscious will start to look for evidence. You'll start to shift the programming that's there. The next thing is gratitude, having an attitude of gratitude. What you appreciate appreciates. I am sure you've heard this. The reason you've heard this is because it is so incredibly powerful. When you feel on a deep, heart-centered level, that feeling of gratitude for what you already have, you start to be able to get more to be grateful for. You need to have gratitude for what you have. You need to want what you have to get what you want. You need to want what you have to get what you want. So get a gratitude journal. Write down 5 different things every day in your gratitude journal that you already have to be grateful for. And then get in a really heartfelt space to feel the gratitude. Now, if you're in a real place of lack and limitation and fear and doubt, this may take practice. It's like if you haven't exercised a muscle for a long time, it takes a while to build strength in that muscle. It's the same with gratitude. If you have not exercised this muscle for a while, you're going to have to start slow and build on it. But as you build on it, as it becomes a habit, you will find yourself being grateful for so many things all day, every day, and that is a very liberating, powerful space to be in. Another thing that you need to do is focus on your vision. So many people focus on what they don't want, and you get what you focus on. So it's really important that you need to start focusing on what you do want. Forget about your problems and pay attention to your dreams. Now, doesn't mean that when a problem arises that you don't take care of it. I mean, it's the same adage that you can say the adage that when you've got weeds in your garden, you can turn your back and go, there are no weeds in my garden, there are no weeds in my garden, there are no weeds in my garden. You turn around, the weeds are 10 feet high because you haven't done anything about them. So you still need to attend and be solution focused to challenges that come your way, but do not get stuck in your problems. Most people get stuck in their problems, and successful people are solution focused. They see the challenge for what it really is, just an obstacle that they need to overcome. That's it. A challenge is simply an obstacle that you need to overcome. There's no reason for fear or doubt or panic, because you are never given a problem that you cannot solve. The universe doesn't work that way. You always have the resources to solve every problem you are presented with. Pardon me, excuse me, sorry. So really focus on your vision, focus on what you do want, and stop looking at everything that you don't want. And the fifth thing is you need to release your stress, your fear, and your self-judgment. So when we're born, we know we are infinitely powerful. We know we can achieve anything that we put our minds to. And then we're conditioned into fear and lack and limitation and powerlessness. And we're forced to comply with what everybody else says that we should do and what society expects of us. And we also become very self-judgmental and critical about what we have achieved, what we haven't achieved, what we should have done, where we should be now, the stupid things that we did, the things that we could have done and didn't do. And there's all this judgment. And what's really important is you start paying attention to the negative self-talk, the times that you're beating yourself up and telling yourself that you're not good enough, that you shouldn't have done that, you should have done this, that you're not good enough. All that negative self-talk, all the fears and doubts and the self-judgment, the lack of belief in your ability to achieve your goals and dreams, all that needs to go. And the good news is, it isn't that hard. There are powerful tools. The 4 steps that I've already given you are definitely great, powerful steps in the right direction. But there's something that I haven't shared with you, and that's a transformation tool called Emotional Freedom Technique, or EFT Tapping. You may already be familiar with it. This is a powerful tool that gets into the subconscious programming and allows you to release your emotional attachment to anything that is telling you that you're not good enough, or that you're fearful of, or the doubts that you have about achieving your goals and dreams, and clears out those blocks. And you can even install positive belief systems to help you to get to where you want to be, that supports you in realizing your dreams instead of sabotaging you. And I also do something called sound healing, which is also incredibly powerful because it's vibrational healing. And we are vibrational beings, and that helps you to get in alignment with your goals and dreams and with what you want, and take the right action, the right inspired action along the way. So they're the 5 ways that you can really start to make abundance easy for yourself and to get into the right mindset about abundance. And when you put these into a daily practice, you may find it's a little bit of a slog at first, but you need to get over that initial lack of momentum, because it's like getting a rocket ship off the ground. To get that rocket ship initially off the ground takes the most enormous amount of power to just get it a few feet off the ground. But as soon as it picks up momentum, then it starts to fly through the air, and then it gets out into the stratosphere, it gets out beyond the Earth's atmosphere, and it is just on cruise. So this is important to remember, that initially you are going to need to put in a lot of effort. But as you pick up momentum, it gets easier and easier and easier and easier. I guarantee it. So that's it from me. If you would like more on how to achieve abundance in your life, then I have a very special free program that's going on right now. There is a terrific community that's getting profound results out of this 21 days of tapping into abundance program. And it's 21 days of free videos for you to up-level your mindset, to shift the blocks that are stopping you from experiencing your abundance in your life right now and living life on your terms. All you need to do is click the link below and go and register for this masterclass and get ready to change your life. So I look forward to seeing you in the masterclass. Have an exceptional day.